Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. You're listening to the stream right now. If you can hear me, say something. Hello Anthony, how you doing? Getting prepared, getting ready for the second division of... Well actually, it's not the AM division, I need to fix that. But this is the Maeda Cup race. Actually, give me a second. I'll win this one. This is not the M class. The MX-5s. We're using the MX-5's touring cars for this one. We'll be racing in Sardegna Road Track B, 11 laps. And we have 9 drivers in here. We have DNA Dr. Lovejuice, Who's Your Daddy, 4, TSF Lorenzi, AMS Doogie 3, we got Nick Hetfield, Mop Racer, N4 13, CNF Stick Shift 41, and Jag 83. And now we're getting ready to end of qualifying. As of right now, and everyone will be making their final laps. After this, we'll be going straight into the race. And one of them has already went off. That will be Jag. It's starting to become a close one with DNA Lovejuice just only holding 0.090 ahead of Who's Your Daddy. Mop Racer just hit a 34 actually, so he's now ahead of him. It's starting to become very, very close as we keep going. Day would stay in third. Doogie with the last minute snatch would take P1, which means Doogie would now be possibly be leading, and he will be leading. That would mean that Doogie will be starting in the front for this one. So Doogie will be leading Mop, DNA, Hoosier, Lorenzi, Nick, N4, Stickship, and Jag. 9 cars will be on the field for today's race, and only 11 laps. So this would be considered a sprint. And we're already getting underway, and we are go. Here comes Doogie, holding on first. Getting to this treacherous turn 1 where most of the accidents will probably happen due to the nature of it. So far it looks pretty clean, but it looks like we have contact. A little bit of contact. They're still going. Oh, got a little contact in the back. Ooh, a little bit of like off-roading. Not off-roading, but a little bit of like grass. Still going side by side in the middle of the pack. Oh, we have an accident. Oh, huge accident. Going back to the replay. Oh, might be contact between Mop and DNA. So now he has to struggle all the way in the back. And yes, Mop has actually might move, I think, either lifted or moved back. Policy for both of them. Going back to the front, Amos Doogie's holding off Hoosier. This one's also very critical, and ooh, if you do this bad, you will get a penalty. Here he goes into the next lap, and now that Hoosier has the draft, we can try to make the move. Oh, he tried to, and more contact. Not severe as love juice, I think. So far, clean battles all around. Close battles actually, because since we're using the TC MX-5s, everyone's all bunched up together. The look behind. Very, very close battle. See that Hoosier's trying to get close right there. Oh, and here comes trying to make the move, but he's trying as much as he can. But oh, Lorenzi actually gave him the push. And they're still going side by side. Oh, in fact, contact. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Look at that. I don't know if it's fair or not, but hey, it works. And no one's wrecked yet. Sliding and oh, they're really going at it. Doogie behind Lorenzi, Hoosier, Nick, all close by. Going back to turn number 1 again. Doogie trying to make that move. Oh, and more contact. I know that seems to be the word of the day apparently, but as much as you're right close against each other, stuff like this happens. Actually, let's see. I kind of want to check out the other half actually, now I think about it. Here's Stick Shift. Battling against Jag. Oh my god, he has just lost it. I know it's the same camera angle, but yeah, it looks like he just had no grip right there. And he's gonna have no grip again. That's something to forget. Oh, and there's more too. Holy crap. We need to see this. Something has gone terribly wrong somewhere. Alright. So normal. Oh, everyone's going off the track. Back to Doogie. Looks like that may have cost him a little bit. Oh, and we have a penalty for Lindsay. Things are going escalating as much as they can. Looks like they're just trying to get away as much as they can. Lorenzi's just close by. It looks like they're now calming down, I guess, or they probably split up because of the accidents that happened around. See how he's doing. That time like 36.2 compared that to Hoosier 36.0. So not bad. Ford is coming from back. Now he's in third. Doogie trying to recover, getting to fourth. And we have the teammates. Mop and Nick racing against our Team Renegade. And then we have DNA Love Juice, how to recover from that accident. And then we have Jag, another of the Renegade squad, and then we have Stick Shift. It was going back to the lead with Looks like Hoosier still has one car to deal with throughout this race. Apparently driving is really costing these guys to get really close. And it looks like Lorenzi's getting really close. Apparently he's just going from like 0.4 to 0.2. Getting pretty close. Looks like we might look for a move here for Lorenzi. After having to deal with, you know, almost missing qualifying. And now he's battling for the lead in today's race. Bumper to bumper. And oh, here we go. This is where it gets spicy. Looks like they're all trying to get the road. It's kind of side by side. Oof. Come to the next few corners. Looks like Lorenzi might get up the run. Who's just trying to cut that draft, but ain't gonna work. Because here he goes. Well, we've been trying to make the move. Nope, he had to be close to the bumper though. Giving a lot of pressure to Hoosier. Hoosier's really good in like these kind of cars, but by the looks of things, it might be like, it could be hard to hold them down. Oh, lots of bumps and everything, and he's also flashing his pop-up lights too, so he's trying to get around. Pretty good looking shot. It looks like that Lorenzi might have slowed down a bit based on what we looked at. So it looks like the pressure's slowly going away. It looks like Lorenzi's actually struggling. Did he probably use his tires? I don't know. To be fair though, this is not a, I don't know if it is a pit road. Probably just like, check. It's a left tire to the tires, so the tires will get pretty messy for these guys, and 6 times the fuel consumption. And we have no boost, and we have real slipstream, but it looks like it's just still pulling these guys still. Ooh, crossover move. Who's your daddy's really needing this battle so he gets close to the not close to it to win. If these guys can keep battling and slow each other down. And Ford still right behind him, maybe trying to take his time. We got Mop, Nick, DNA, Dr. Lovejuice, Jag, and Stick Chef. It looks like they're probably going to settle in to where they are now. Don't need these positions that are not, like, you know, possibly, or will be possibly changed, will be second and third, probably even lower if there's an accident. And he almost made the accident right there, into that sand. By the way, this will not be the only stream coming up, and hopefully we're not messing up the title. We will have the S1 race at Monza coming up, so look forward to that. Here comes Hoosier, just clean and steady. But it looks like behind him there's a full-on battle. Dewey's still trying to look for a round. Tires are probably fine, so he should be. I think everyone's fine. It's just that the car's not very grippy. It's a sports soft, I think, so the tires might be a bit critical. And they're all also not the quickest cars. They're like only 205 horsepower, but it's also pretty light, so they can just move it wherever they want to. Check here around board. Look behind of Doogie. And Nancy is actually doing pretty well, trying to get to the front, and he is cutting time. It looks like Hoosier might have some issues. Probably not a lot of issues, but it looks like it's getting closer and closer and closer. Coming to the first turn. See what Doogie has to say. Ooh, the grip just losing for these two guys. Going past the windmills of Sardegna. Close by to the rally course, by the way. Right now we're seeing 9 roasters going at it today. And they're not the only ones coming up. In the other side we have Division 1 racing right now. And they probably got a full pack too, so I hope they're doing pretty well. As we're seeing a move, and not really. Doogie probably tried to make the move, and Lorenzi probably saw it coming. Everyone's still stuck to their own positions. And meanwhile, we have these guys, especially these two at the front. Doogie trying to get that slipstream. Apparently, these cars they do pull a bit more compared to other cars. As we're hitting 2 laps to go, and Hoosier's really cutting the margin. It was 2 seconds last time, so now it's like 1.3, so it's getting pretty close. Coming to these next few turns. Well, Hoosier's getting actually he's getting pretty far now in this area. But Doogie's getting closer. Might look for what step they're looking to go, I guess, based on what's going on. If Hoosier manages to stay at least ahead at the next flat, he will win this first round. But not if there's 2 other monsters trying to go at it and try to get to the front if they want to too. And it looks like Lorenzski's might be in trouble because Stugie's might get the draft he wanted. And here we go, final lap. And we'll see what's going to happen here. Will Lance make a move? Will he try to hold on? Side by side. Side by slide! Yep, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that is some contact. Doogie just spun out Lorenzki. I cannot believe I saw that. Unfortunate, now he's in P5. And Mop's in P3. What? Huh. Talking about positions being changed, it looks like one of the renegade guys might be taking podium. Hoosier's in the clear, and so does Doogie, but they might have to review this whole thing. Possibly. And then we have these guys coming up. Holy crap, that is a surprise. Check one, Hoosier. He may not be the fastest guy compared to Mop, but he still got it done. Dominating fashion too. Or he's almost dominating. Hoosier, Daddy 24 will take the first round for Division 2. Followed by a Doogie. And here comes Mop, might take, and he will get the fastest lap too. Ford will get 4th, Lorenzki gets 5th, Nick will get 6th, Dr. Lovejuice will spin to P7, and then we have these two guys coming up. It will be Jag, whoa, a little bit of a right across the way here. But he will take P8. His next competitor will be only 9 seconds behind him. As they do some swerving, doing some celebrating donuts, I guess. On the front straightaway. And then we have stick shift. Pretty much a race to forget for this guy. But the race to remember is for Hoosier. And of course, Lorenzki gets a 8-some penalty too. So here it is. Winner for Division 2. Hoosier. And of course the game goes weird when it switches like that. Let's check the race results. So Hoosier will be taking the win 2 seconds ahead of Doogie. Again, they're still going to try to review for that one. Mop would take 3rd, 8 seconds back. And Ford 13, 10.4 seconds. Lorenzki 12.3 along with the penalty. Nick Highfield will be P6 with a 15.8. DNA Lovejuice 18.0. Jag 45 seconds, and CNF Stick Shift 54.6. Mop will be taking the most likely be taking the fastest lap. Won't be enough to beat Hoosier or Doogie. And of course there's some words, but anyways, we'll be seeing you guys in the next one, and hopefully we get the title right for the S1 class or the S1 series. And I guess we'll see you guys in the next stream. Apologies for the errors, and I'll see you guys next time.